Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Mahinmi's checked in for Jordan. P.J. Tucker comes in for Boris Diaw. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Cole's subbed in for Derrick Rose.
And John Wall, guys, is still one of the most explosive players in the league. His speed makes professional athletes look like they are stuck in mud.
And that one's good. Tucker's got his first points of the game. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The dish to Lamb. Nance a screen. Fires from the wing. Lamb, good. When you're talking about Wall's burst, he can go end to end in seconds. Clark, you're amazed. You used to say he's a blur.
Yeah, rack to rack in a nanosecond is what Wall can do. I mean, his speed is something special.
Here's Mahinmi. Nance with the rebound. Nuggets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Lamb. And he misses the go-ahead basket. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Offensive rebound. Cole, the pass to Bazemore. Kicks it out to Crawford from the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Wall's got 7 points in the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here's Crawford. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. There's a good screen. That will count. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter.
And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team. And, I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, excelling.
Well, Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
Yeah, he is. He may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively. And really the thing of it is he's still learning and growing. He's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves. And they've had firepower and then some so far.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Derrick Rose is out there with Crawford. Then it's Mozgov. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Gay in at the small forward position.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Great open look there. And 12 points for Crawford. The Nuggets trail by 6. Thompson outside. Parker inside. Mahinmi on him. Scooped up.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
They got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Kaminsky. No luck. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Lakers leading by 6. A 3 from Gay, and he gets it to go.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. They're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And the rejection by Mahinmi. And, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Solomon Hill. Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bryant comes in for Jamal Crawford.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
And Denver decides to take their first timeout here. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Denver.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Kaminsky dishes to Bradley. To the inside, Sefolosha kicks to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
And Sefolosha with the jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Gay left side. And he slams it right down on top of Frank Kaminsky.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes once they free reign.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Passes it to Bradley. They set the pick. Uncovered. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming in the last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
Sefolosha misses. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Gay drives in. Denver grabs the miss. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Jabari Parker. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Sefolosha. And John Wall subbed in for Clarkson. And then for the Lakers, Ken Bazemore comes in for Rudy Gay. And Cole subbed in for Derrick Rose. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Bradley against Bryant. Nance with the rebound.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
It's Wall with the drive, and he trims the lead to single digits. Wall's got 9 points.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Cole. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Three-pointer, and there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Diop. And the Lakers lead by 12. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Kaminsky. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Ryan in the post, covered by Wall.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Shoots the three. No good on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 12. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I've got Kobe Bryant. And Kobe, tell us what's working for you guys defensively right now.
Oh, keeping them out of transition, really. I mean, that's really been the big key this half.
Kobe, we appreciate the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Things really started to heat up in that second quarter as they put together some nice runs and were able to pull out to a 12-point lead. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, the shots were dropping for them. I mean, they was just dropping out of everywhere, dropping out the ceiling, dropping out the popcorn guy, man's hand, whatever. It didn't matter what the defense was. They found a way to get a good look almost every time. They just got to be patient, take as long as they need to keep finding those high percentage shots.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage,
all right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin?
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Jamal Crawford in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
They've got Cephalosha. Bradley is out there with Wall. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Parker in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you bet.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Cephalosha top the key. Shot is no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one. Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
You just got to love that determination.
Fellas, you look at Boris Diaw and say, my goodness, if he could just get in better shape. But he uses every bit of that significant backside of his to his advantage. Opponents can't get through him or around him, so he's making good use of the extra LBs.
Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly. Very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Off the pick, and it's Denver with the rebound. Parker's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Puts up the baby hook. Gay with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Rose passes to Diaw. Now here's Bryant. Defense is right there. Nobody near Gay. Here's Diaw. Rebound by Parker.
And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game and shooting almost 50% before the injury ended his season.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Outside, Wall. There's the screen. And it's Bradley off the drive. Dishes it to Cephalosha. Feeds to Parker. 4 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one hits back iron.
And even in the short glimpses of last season, you can see that Parker was the real deal. I mean, he had no problem finding ways to score. And even with his injury setback, he should be a great player for years to come.
Here's Kobe. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scorers of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Hill, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Bradley.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
Lots of room. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's 11 points for Kobe Bryant. The Nuggets trail by 13. Kicks it to Lamb. Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Stolen by Clarkson. Pushing it up. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Bryant. Again, Los Angeles.
And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
And, you know, Denver was not that good against the West last season, but they weren't as bad as you would have thought. Managed to get 19 wins against the rest of the conference, and we know how tough the West is, so that's not shabby.
Nancy's checked in for Denver. Hollis Thompson comes in for John Wall. And then for the Lakers, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Jordan. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bryant. And it's Norris Cole in for Derrick Rose.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Lamb, guarded by Crawford. Nance a screen on Crawford. Nance a screen. Clarkson kicks to Nance. He feeds it to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. No luck. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Well, and last year for the Nuggets, they were really searching, and they finished 12th in the Western Conference. Greg, they were 30-52.
You know, not a great place to be.
No,
let's face it. I mean, Kevin, Denver never really had a shot at the postseason, but weren't good enough to land a high draft pick either.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Cole. He's covered by Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
There's the feed to Clarkson. Lets it go with a 3. Drilled him right as the clock hit. Alls. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Lakers leading by 10. Taking a look at the Lakers. Boris Diaw is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Crawford, and it's Jordan in at the center.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And Wall kicks to Kaminsky. They set the pick. He dishes it to Parker. Down low. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots come good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road game.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples.
Rose attacking, takes it from 10. Again, Los Angeles. Here is Wall. A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
Key is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
And Clark, I agree. The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Second chance shot. Kaminsky misses.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
Another miss by Gay. The Nuggets trail by 15. Outside, Wall. And he goes big with a dunk right over DeAndre Jordan.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow,